Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. I'm your host today, Erik, and I am going to do a rapid reaction on the sad state of affairs for Tampa Bay right now. They just lost to the Falcons 16-13, and I'm going to talk about the game a little bit. So, here is the biggest problem for Tampa Bay right now, in my opinion, is a little bit of their offensive coaching, and that comes with having a rookie offensive coordinator. They can't run the ball, so teams can play the pass. Rashad Wright has not looked good this year, and I have him on my fantasy team, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He looked pretty good last year, but this year he doesn't seem like he has a burst. He seems like he's thinking too much and not running enough, if that makes sense. It's fine if you can make quick decisions, but I don't feel like they are. So I guess I should start off by saying I'm doing two positives and one negatives, and I'm starting off with the negative, which is the lack of running game whatsoever. So then you're putting all the pressure onto Baker Mayfield and their receiving core and their offensive line, which I didn't feel like they did all that bad this game. I know Baker had a little bit of pressure on him, but I didn't think it was a crazy amount. Um, Tampa Bay's offensive line has been playing pretty solid all game. I mean, all year. So that's a positive. But you need to get a run game. I don't know what you need to do to improve the run game, but if you want a chance, and this was, to me, the worst loss of the season. I know they got blown out by the Lions and blown out by the Eagles, which was sad. But this is cost you your division lead, and then next week you go play Buffalo, which, I mean, they got beat by the Patriots, but still, you're going to play Buffalo, which should be a Super Bowl contender. So that's not a good sign. That's a bad start. You needed to win this game. The big thing for Tampa Bay this year is win those 50-50 games, and then you're going to lose against the good teams, and that what was going in my prediction for the 10 wins. Now, on a positive note, their defense still looked really good. They couldn't really stop Algier in the passing game, but they held them pretty good in check and run game. Bijan Robinson was out for the Falcons, so that kind of hurt them a little bit. But I feel like Tampa's defense did really well. I mean, they got a fumble recovery, they got a little bit of pressure. They turned over the ball. They did well, I thought. Overall, I thought Tampa's defense did pretty good. Now, granted, it's never an encouraging sign when your leading tackler is your cornerback, Jamal Dean, but I didn't think they played bad against the Falcons offense. Now, that was the Falcons offense without Bijan Robinson, so remember that for next time when we verse them and they have them. Another positive, Mike Evans did pretty decent again. He had, he was the lone bright spot for Tampa's offense. I mean, only 82 yards and a touchdown. I don't think he was. I mean, he had a decent bounce back game, considering how they played against the Lions. But again, the goal is to get to 20 points here. I said it at the beginning of the season. I think Tampa's defense can hold most teams under 20 points or around 20 points. They're doing that. The defense is doing their job. The offense needs to step it up. If we're not thinking. I mean, maybe I'm wrong to other Bucs fans, and they can correct me. But I'm not thinking they're a Super Bowl contender this year. But I think they should be good enough to win the division, but not at this moment. They're not. The Falcons played better on offense this week. And they're now in the division lead, and that's a game you needed to win. You were at home. You were. It's just a frustrating watch because we want Tampa to. Well, I want Tampa to do good. I had a lot of hopes for Rashad White. He's looking bad. Or the offensive line just might not be doing that great in the run block either. I know it's a bit of both, but they got to get it figured out because Baker is not going to be the type of quarterback. I don't think he ever was going to be the type of quarterback that's going to be able to win you games on a consistent basis. And he had that impressive 31-yard run. I don't know what he was thinking near the end. Why in the world he didn't run again to try to get it in? I know you're a quarterback, you don't want him to get hit all the time, but that was the game on the line, make the game. And why, to me, it looked like Tampa was playing for the tie. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like they were playing for the tie. And what made you think that? I don't know. I know their defense been doing well, but this is the frustration with a defensive-minded head coach, in my opinion. I think Ryan said it on a previous podcast. When you get a defensive-minded head coach, they rely on their run game too much, and then even when it's not working, and then they'll play conservatively like this. And then in the first half, why did they go for it on fourth down on the wrong side of the 50, if I remember correctly? Punt the ball. Jake Kamara has been really good. I know it's sad that they got stopped, but you know what? Sometimes that's what happens, and then you turn the momentum over. Now, granted, that ain't what cost them the game, but it sure doesn't help. But I am still mad at. I don't know why Baker didn't scramble. That he had plenty of time. But anyways, we got, I believe, the Bills next week, I want to say. I'm going to confirm that really quick. But now you're looking at being we're now 3-3, and then next week we're versing the Bills. Not even next week. I am sorry. Thursday, in 4 days, we're versing Buffalo Bills, who just coming off of a bad loss against the Patriots. That does not make me happy. I think there's a chance that we're going to be under 500, but these are the games you got to win. They didn't win. The Falcons played better. Ritter didn't look awful today, and I don't know what else to say. So, but I'm not here to be all negative. I just don't got a lot of positive to say. But besides, the defense looked pretty good. Ryan Neal made a really poor angle on that tackle attempt on Kyle Pitts there, or I think that was Pitts. That got him in the field goal range at the end of the game. That was a bad angle. So that made me sad to see. Plays happen like that, but you're a good team, you make that play. They're right now not looking like a good team. But oh well. Hopefully next week we can at least be competitive. I'm really worried about Josh Allen. But we'll see. This will be Thursday, and Thursday night games are weird. So, but that is all I have for everyone on this reaction pod episode. So, you guys tell me what you think of the Bucs or Falcons. Give credit to the Falcons. They played better. They deserve the win. So give credit to them. They're the division leaders. Now we got to pick our backs up. We got a tough game this week coming up against the Buffalo Bills, and hopefully after that game we'll see what happens. This is not an encouraging sign. The offense is looking bad. But that's all I got for this podcast. So hopefully, tell me what you guys think. Maybe I'm overreacting. If not, just pile on me. I'm okay with that. So, all right. That's all I got for today, and we'll talk to you. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like this content. And you guys have a good one. Talk to you later.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.